So what do you do with your agent that's falling below the agreed upon standards in your business on the performance review? All right. They're on probation now. It's immediate probation for at least 2 weeks. And you've got to take them to YHSGRU, the university, and you got to isolate that training on the university. And they've got to go through that over the next 2 weeks. And you measure that using your reporting mechanism on the university. That's how it works. Type into the comments and chat if what I just described to you in terms of you using this outside sales agent workshop, if you guys are doing this. Performance reviews, as I've described. Is this how you have it set up? Because this is how it's described in the training system manual. And the one thing that you want to get in place as you begin to hire salespeople more than anything else before you start to hire salespeople is your standards of performance and management system. Okay. And your standards of performance, are predicated based on training. So it's already assumed you have a really good training system in place and everybody knows what they're stepping into. Every day they train on yhsgru.com. Every day. There's just not a day they don't do it unless you give them, a Saturday and a Sunday off on. You decide how that works. For my sales guys, okay, when we rolled that kind of training out, it was 6 days. The sales guys were on it 6 days. In this case, that translates into modern terms of like 18, what is that? 18 videos a day. A week. 18 videos a week. That's 3 videos a day. 6 times 3 is 18. Everybody else was a 15 minimum on the team. And there's a scorecard. You just regulate your training. Okay. And we tested this for a full solid 2 years before we rolled it out to you guys. All right. So everybody got it? So the YHSGRU training, which is just automatic, everybody starts on that. They train every day forever. Okay. They just get up, they watch 3 videos and every day, salespeople, that's 18 videos a week. And for your admin and ISAs, they're doing 15 and everybody just runs through that. But if they're falling below their agreed upon standards, whether it's an admin, whether it's an ISA, or whether it's an OSA, you take them back to that isolated training on the university, and they got to complete it within the next 2 weeks over their probation time. Now, if their performance doesn't go up over those 2 weeks, then what do you do then? No appointments. No appointments or some other issue if it's an admin or an ISA. Like there is no more bit. We can't give you any more business here. It's falling below the agreed upon standards. And you got 2 weeks, you got to go back to the training again. You got to do the training again. And what I discovered is that's when they quit. You didn't have to fire anybody. All right. The accountability, the agreement to the standard, and them not being able to handle it or perform at it, they quit themselves. Right. We didn't have to fire them. So how many of you guys feel pretty good about that training system? Does it make sense? Let me know now. Because I can see a lot of you guys, watching, and you guys are like doing other shit. So, and you know what I mean? Like this is serious. This is where your money is. Your team and the performance of your people are your future income goals. It's whether your business is going to make it, or you're going to win or lose. All right. So the energy and effort of being put into recruiting is a waste of time without your training system being tight, laid out, and everybody's just buying a standard. So when I join your company, I'm just agreeing to the standard. How do I make sure that I follow these things? Yeah, you just show up to the training, you're going to be fine. Your sales skill, your disc proves you're good for it. Your values are a good fit for the team. You got a really good attitude. You look good. You smell good. Like, dude, you're going to be fine if you actually improve your skills. If you don't improve your skills, you're going to get your ass kicked in the marketplace and it's going to be ugly. All right. So that's why we have a standard. If you do the training, you're going to win. If you don't do the training, you're going to get beat in the marketplace and your performance is going to show it. That's how you pitch it. It's in your agent agreements. It's all there. All right. So I'm just reviewing this for you. And I started with the Friday things. Now, if you guys want to volunteer to lead one of those sessions, 115 owners, your home sold guaranteed realty licensees, in my opinion, 80% of you are qualified to lead one of those sessions. All right. The other 20%, there's just a little deficiency in those areas. I don't recommend you lead it. But 80% of you, 8 out of 10 of you guys, absolutely. You can volunteer to use it. So you got to contact the office, email platinum@toddwalters.com, get on the schedule. Okay. And be a trainer to your people and a lot of others. It will make you better and you become a star, a rock star, and a celebrity in it. So we can't have Bill doing all the training all the time. Right. And hey, give yourself credit too, man. You don't need to have like a giant team or, even a mid-sized team for this. You just need to know that material for that manual 1, the discs manual, VIP buyer system, or working with sellers. I don't recommend you do the coaching and the training for the VIP buyer system Friday if you're not setting, negotiating, collecting your fee difference. All right. So if you're in Canada and you've got a YHSGR company and you're getting 1%, whatever the listing agent's paying out, and you've got it in your mind like, oh, it's hard. We can't. Don't do the VIP buyer session. I wouldn't let you do it because you don't have that in place yet in your business. If you don't get it in place, you're gonna have a hard time scaling up your company. You're not making enough money.